Good day, beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. Last week we said goodbye to Marco. Remember the guy I told you about that had the stroke? He's going back to the US. His visa has expired, but he's improved so much. He can walk already and he started talking, and he's in good spirit. All the point locals and tube locals came and said goodbye to him. Hope he has a safe trip and get well soon, bro. Then Robbie had his birthday. He became 75. I think he's been a local for 50 years here in J-Bay. One of the first local surfers here. And he wrote a book on all his surfing trips and experiences he had. Support him. He's also the author of you'll see this little magazine on every shop there, Legends of Jeffreys Bay. He's the author of that. Het reën, bro. Then I got a WhatsApp call from my friend, and he said, "Hey, bro, why did you drop in on that oak?" Yes, bro, you can do nothing in J-Bay. There's always a photographer somewhere watching you and me. And he said, "Hey, bro, I got this video of you dropping blatantly in on an oak." And I was like, "Oh, bro, yes." Now they caught me out, dropping in on an oak. And he wanted to know, why did I drop in? I call it entitlement. You know, we as surfers, we get entitled to some of our ways and our actions. I went up to supers. Now, yes, I got a love-hate relationship with super tubes. It's one of the best waves in the world. And once you get one of those ones from the top down to the bottom past Geordie's house, hey, bro, you know you had your wave. But then there can be days like the one that I just talked about, where I've been parking, I started videoing guys surfing, and I made my way up to the top. And when I got to the top, there was like 3 oaks still there, and I waited. And I've been 40-some minutes in the water, bro, and I haven't caught one wave yet. So the 2 oaks got away, so that's it, me, I'm now next. Entitlement becomes there, you know. Now I'm entitled for the next wave. And then one of our locals sneaked off on the side of me. And it was a stupid little set coming through, bro. And I turned, and he paddled. I said, I'm going. The old man's entitlement kick in. I'm going. And why? And then he drops there. So obviously I'm dropping in on him because he sneaked in the inside. To make a long story short, you can see me as I'm trying to turn back, because you have to come back to that wave to get back to the bowl. And his entitlement wants to push me off the wave. And then we both end up not getting the wave. Yeah. Then his entitlement is, he's been here 20 years. I've been here 6 years. So we're both entitled. And I'm 6 years and 40 minutes waiting for the wave, but his entitlement's bigger because he can inside paddle. And then an argument started. Yeah, I just arrived. Oh, bro, you didn't see. I've been sitting there for 40 minutes. You only saw me when I started coming up in a section. But we have to love each other, you know. Then the big thing is, I went and looked at myself in the mirror, because you have to look deep inside you, you know. And I'm talking to myself there in the mirror, and my wife comes in the room and she took this photo. So what the hell are you doing? Talking to yourself in the mirror. Now as a surfer, I couldn't explain my situation to her. She won't understand. She's a surfer's wife, not a surfer. Now, here's another thing. If you want a proper surfer wife, you must get one like mine. Because if I irritated, she says, take your surfboard and get out of my hair. That's what you want. Just get out of the hair, take your surfboard. But once I looked deep into the mirror, I realized I'm not a terrible surfer. I'm not a bad surfer. All I need is a new board. See you out in the water. And I love you guys. Keep the stoke.